They probably are. On the wing, you mean?
Chest. Blue Jays too. Fast.
They're smart. Stellar Jays, real smart. Blue Jays are very smart. You have Cardinals too?
Yeah, some red. It's real red. It's really
We don't have those.
yeah, all in the backyard, I see. Got your hummingbird, you know. Everybody's gotta have a hummingbird. Shoot fly. Shoot fly.
Yeah, I'm super fly. Super duper fly.
Shoot fly.
How do they not have Timberland and Magoo on iTunes, dude? That's the best album ever.
You're slapping bees on out. You gotta pay attention to this game.
No, I'm not. I'm just looking at this.
That's what threw me off that golf game.
Guaranteed.
That and all I can think about is John Madden. Here's you march and get a sack, huh? I bet if you were hit for one play, you'd get a sack. Jones will be a big loss for me. Rookie first rounder filled in 5 weeks. Perfect. Guy's got 90 pursuit.
Redskins backup quarterback's got a quad tear. Probably from the preseason. Corey Sims. Seahawks backup quarterback, Achilles tear, out for 47.
Seen on the bottom line, the Dolphins quarterback, big name guys tearing it up. Checking it out.
That's like that dude on my franchise. What's his name?
Their team's good too. They're like 5-2. Here he is. It was like Ben Roethlisberger.
There's a dude that
6'5",
I played in the Super Bowl.
from Michigan State, Kalen Cascaden. He's 68% on the year, 14 touchdowns, 6 picks, 100 quarterback rating. Check him out. Superstar trait. Dolphins got themselves a franchise quarterback with a 97 throw power.
Ito Smith with a broken femur.
86, 85, and 84 for the short, medium, and deep. This guy's a bona fide superstar.
PJ Hall with a dislocated hip for the Eagles.
96 injury, 77 speed, 85 agility.
Austin Hooper got
themselves. The rest of my franchise, they got themselves one of the top quarterbacks in the league. Oh, big contender.
Austin Hooper dislocated his ankle, and Vernon Hargreaves partially tore his PCL in that game against the Falcons that I played.
82 overall, shouldn't be. Mitchell Trubisky's only a 76 on here. He's a backup for that guy.
David Johnson, complete MCL tear. For the Lions.
Year 4, 30-year-old running backs, and ask Arian Foster how that worked out.
It must have been from last season because he's still only out for 11 weeks. It must have been from last year.
I guess I'd opt into my contract too if I was going to miss the first.
Devontae Parker with a broken ankle, out for 14 weeks.
My division's brutal this year.
Redskins have Kirk Cousins. Oh, they signed Lamar Jackson as their backup. No way. Remember I told you Lamar Jackson was a free agent all the way to the last week of preseason?
That's insane.
They have Kirk Cousins and Lamar Jackson, 81 and 78 overall.
He just must have literally been behind Flacco.
Wow, they have...
I mean, he must have been.
Dude. They have McCaffrey, Jordan Howard, and Jerick McKinnon are their running backs. A 92 overall, an 88, and an 81. And they're all like the same guy.
Every team builds their team different.
Oh, their receivers are brutal. Their best receiver is a second-year receiver, C.J. Robinson. He's a 79 overall. He's probably unreal. 6'4", 227 out of Georgia. Oh, they got T.J. Jones, Mike Crabtree.
They got possession guys that can move the chains when they're in 3rd and 3 after they run it twice.
Oh, they're gonna run it all over me. They got Safarian. Yeah, Safarian Jenkins.
What team is it?
The Redskins. It's a weird one. They got David Bakhtiari, 97.
They have McCaffrey on mine too.
Wow, look at this rookie center. This is the guy that I wanted to draft in like the 1st round. Sean Buckley, 78 overall. Ended up getting a tackle instead, which I think was a better choice. I had that young center who I like. We got another rookie right guard, Todd Chandler, 72 overall, and a 2nd-year tackle, Kazim Kelly, 71. Bright Marks has got to get some sacks. DeMarcus Lawrence. They got DeMarcus Lawrence, Jonathan Allen, Malik Jackson, Lavari Searcy, Sergio Santos, TJ Watt. They have TJ Watt. Miles Jack and Quan Alexander are their linebackers. Great. Kyle Fuller, Jordan Lewis, Pierce McNutt. There's that rookie, Pierce McNutt. No way. Oh, they gotta start this young dude. Darren Bishop. Well, here goes nothing. Most powerful man in football. There's the first story, the draft story. He'll still hit the weight room, but strictly for workout purposes, as Wes Lepsis has chosen to drop his pursuit of Olympic gold and powerlifting for a favor of football career.
Yeah, for something that comes around every 4 years.
Athleticism is in Thomas Frederick's genes. The Ole Miss wide receiver is the son of a legendary Olympic sprinter. Harvey Crawford added his name to the brief list of defensive players to win the Heisman Trophy, taking home the award.
Why is it always a defensive guy now?
I don't know.
It is every draft in mine, literally. Last 2 seasons of Madden. Oh, the rare. I'm gonna be more surprised when an offensive guy wins one of these 6 first-round quarterbacks in every draft.
Dude, she just texted me that she just had a chocolate. Her aunt, and her mom just ate berry blasters.
No way.
I swear to God.
Did she tell him that?
Yeah.
Mom's a G.
Damn, dude. Let's do this. Saints Redskins live. Sounds like a hell of a game this is gonna be. Kirk Cousins always does me dirty too.
Is the Frankie guy you hang out with? Last name Leonard?
No, that's my uncle. That's my mom's brother. Frankie Tarani.
I got the 2-3-1 Packers on a Thursday night tilt live in Detroit. I know they got Odell Beckham. I should go check their team right now. Always good to see where your opponent might have a weakness, especially like on the offensive line, corner or somewhere, something you can pick on. Oh wow, dude! This Packers team has Odell Beckham and Gronkowski, both 97 overall. They have Jarvis Landry too. I think you know what? I remember seeing a thing that I beat this team in week 17 last year, 48-34. It was a shootout. I know they got a good one. Andy Dalton, Jacoby Brissett. Got a rookie running back out of Miami starting, number 37 on the Packers.
On EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the New Orleans Saints. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And Coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins.
Kelsey Lloyd's going to get the start. Kelsey Lloyd's going to do the same thing he did last season. With, what's his name, hurt? Under Fournette.
They have Antonio Gates.
They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in week 1.
And they had it easy last week. They jumped out to an early lead and then put it on cruise control from there.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Redskins, they come into this one after a loss in the opener, and they're in for another tough test here.
And what a battle for an organization to look at your schedule and see 2 road games to start the season and not have a letdown immediately.
67, Bruce Gronkowski.
They've got to come out ready to play.
It is it's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Didn't you have Collins on the pass?
Martin will return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Landon Collins.
Lowell Collins, right back.
Lael Collins. Lael Collins.
Their 6'2" quarterback who was a 4th-round pick back in 2010.
Yeah, their offensive line.
Coming off of a loss their last time.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Yeah, Lael Collins. Lael Collins.
You signed him out free agents.
I did, huh?
I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of
Sounds about right.
flinging it around.
And every year you signed a veteran corner for like super cheap, like Barrett. On like 1-year deals, and they were always the guys that were for your best corner. See this defense. Cameron, Vita Villa. I would love to have that. Wow, they have 78 right in.
And his first pass is incomplete. The linebacker C.J. Mosley there in coverage.
We got Marcus Davenport too. He's the 3rd string right end.
We got to go after the right side of their offensive line, and that's where Marks is at, and that's where Ward is at. That's going to be good.
Drafted in 2014, but production was really lacking until 2017 with the New York Jets. Had 50 catches, which was more in his 2+ combined years with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Well, look now at the defensive starters for the Saints. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. They'll drop it off to McCaffrey.
Oh, big hit by Jamal Hale on McCaffrey.
Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot
the
of
jerseys when I'm changing them are like changing
that's how they motivate
colors.
them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
It's not good.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh, watch this catch if you're watching this. This was the best catch I've ever seen, falling in the window in the corner of the pylon.
And the Saints have taken the early lead. They scored the most points of any
Big Dan dropped a dimer into the pylon.
Guaranteed that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average.
Threw it on the inside.
They're certainly starting to set that type of a pace, and what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents.
Oh, it hit the cameraman. No way. I've never seen that. Watch that on the replay. He hits the cameraman and the screen goes all. Have you ever seen that?
Because they won't see the same defense as we
Hit the pylon. Have you ever seen the pylon do that? Have you ever in your life?
You gotta save it, dude. You gotta save it onto the system. You gotta get that saved video real quick.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Got it.
It's fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Jesus, dude, my kick return defense is brutal right now.
He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And here come the Redskins now. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st down. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That's why I'm going to leave her alone. I'll fuck around and leave Barkley.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
That's it.
Cousins now from the 50. The sideline, wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Cousins from the gun on third. And this is going to
play by Mosley.
The linebacker C.J. Mosley there in coverage.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. Way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Calls for the fair catch. Makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. Only 29 yards
still without a sack.
Definitely not his best. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints coming out now to take the field. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace.
Oh, where's the block? Rookie. Killing me. Dude, if that tackle would have hit that block on the inside of that split.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't
possess
the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Going on.
But on that one,
I hate when they go to the next level. Take care of the first level. I'll take care of the guy that's 8 yards.
Long Doyle.
He got 29 yards that time.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right, because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
Back to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's James. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. There he goes inside.
Oh, look at this play.
He's free going down the left
This guy is fucking the man.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
You see that one? That back, that pull to the left, it was designed to go to the right.
The Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Oh.
First quarter touchdown run. Remember this
coming
on the heels of his NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, you see, I was thinking that too. I was like, okay, here we go. Look at that block by AJ Green on the outside. Who is that? Oh, it's Glover Quinn. He's only like a 76 overall, and that's their one of their stars, one of their captains.
Elliott on for the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Damn, I forgot to do. I forgot to set my my captains this year.
I just did that like everybody I wanted to such a
Elliott now to kick this one away.
I want to give one to Andre Ward.
This is fielded at the goal line.
He's my sack leader for 5.
Ooh. Look at that tackle. I went low with Bartoli and hit the blocker, and it like kind of took the return guy out, and then I hit him over the top with the other guy. That was nuts.
Why do you always kick to that side? Do you have somebody over there you like?
Nah, I don't know. It just seems to be the one that works the best one.
I know certain guys on each side.
Because they're faster over there, I feel like. They're just a little faster. And the guys on...
sounded like that guy there.
I think they just stay with it. I wouldn't go abandon it just yet.
When he asked him about why he
Well, could somebody
yeah. Oh, look at Big Andre Ward not letting him go.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan.
You gotta be kidding me right now.
I think he honestly get the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Watching that play, I had 4 guys ready to sack him, and he just got rid of it.
Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Wow. On the money, too. Kirk Cousins back on the Skins. Only in a fantasy draft to get this thing.
First down, they run with Howard. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Another run, this time McCaffrey.
I saw it was a counter too, and I just tried to, I still missed.
Quite to the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to T.J. Jones that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. On second down, Cousins again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
Because they throw away the keys. You know what? If you'd lock up, they don't pay attention.
Absolutely.
Don't you love when they hit that out?
It's ridiculous.
First down. Here's
Cousins. I can't get to it ever. I just have those drives where you know where you're at.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slide one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. This is Howard on second down. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
On first, they go right back to Howard. And this
Andre Ward is a beast.
So easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
In any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one on the line of scrimmage.
Next week, dude, Kirk Cousins just hit me with a option, a run, like a straight run, read option.
And the Redskins have
I tried to hit stick him.
One-score game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2.
The way he's running is so Kirk
Cousins. Established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts.
No, 1 o'clock.
Unfolding so far.
They all do.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of interesting.
Look here on your screen at how Washington's going to line up defensively. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And they got DeMarcus Lawrence.
Overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where
you
rank defensively because you get your hands full. You don't
get rid of that?
You're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right.
I thought that's what happened, but I couldn't tell if the ball was out or not.
So after the incompletion,
they got Miles Jack, J.J. Watt. That's J.J. Watt or T.J. Watt?
T.J. Watt.
T.J. Wow, they got pretty good D.
They do.
Now out of the gun.
Terry Lloyd slipped through Kelsey and
on the carry there, and it'll set up the 3rd down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bryant with a catch right side.
That guy came in diving for the hit at his legs. That's disgusting.
First catch for Bryant. He's got a 1st down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down.
I hope they never do away. At first, I was the biggest hater on the thing.
He'll take this for about 4
before I even understood what it was.
I call that play a success.
Why isn't trying to just catch everything? You know,
sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Sometimes I hit possession when I could hit square, you know what I mean, and be gone. And I hit X thinking I'm going to get killed.
Right.
I usually do that.
And they'll go on the ground.
At least you catch the ball.
Pushing his way through.
Look at Rashawn Edwards. I drafted him and Lloyd last year, my running back, because I knew I was going to trade. What's his name? Kevin Coleman.
Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Blocking. Getting out to that edge, nice.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop it.
I knew it. I had nothing really.
Get to him. He goes down for a sack.
Hindsight is 20.
I actually ended up having a better draft class than I realized.
It almost looked like
good enough to make impacts on my roster.
I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Glover Quinn, the guy you were just bashing.
Mm-hmm.
Jack, Patriot! No, Jack, Patriot!
And on the ground they go with a running back. Got some real estate inside the 30.
Dude, he always fights forward. He's fucking amazing. It's like a little ball of fucking fire. What a play on third and on second and long.
Long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup. And guess what? It's now third and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
On third down, it's Edwards. And he gets the first
Rashawn Edwards is hurt.
taken down at the 24.
I was going to bring the rookie in, Stephon.
Player down here on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Freeman.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to fight his way
William Floyd, number 40.
TJ Watt in on the tackle.
Billy Floyd.
There he is.
White shoes. Billy Floyd.
Sean. Oh, it's Sean Freeman.
Yeah, you gotta give him white shoes. White shoes. Billy.
Ah, Billy White Shoes.
Barry the Bear Holland.
Oh, Big Bear.
Switch it up here and look to throw.
Bear.
And this is incomplete.
Joseph Cheers coming in from Virginia. Late. Former Cavalier, anchoring left side.
So they've got 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive.
6'5" center's head.
Oh, yes.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
How big is that?
Takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 7 yards.
Yeah, something like that. It's not too, not huge.
Scary.
You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect the pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
A first opportunity upcoming in the
Watch
red
your center
zone
on that
for the
play, and he
Saints.
moved
They
that
have a
entire
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought
Ooh, got a little extra on the roll.
A 5-yard gain, and now
Got the first.
1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first
Got to get him that
downs.
touchdown for XP. He's tired. I need a block.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
That was fucking stupid.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
This one's got to be the one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal.
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
Betty 40 says, ooh.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And Elliott puts this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he'll take this one near the 25, even if the 26-yard line.
I know.
increase your chances by
look
about.
at Washington as they come onto the field.
Yeah.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on and chew it up.
I got him in like a west.
Artificial surface, you see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On second down, McCaffrey.
Ooh,
And that one
give me that
blew
ball.
up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Mosley with that sack.
To throw his Cousins. He'll have him. And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Oh, watch that. That was not smart on his part.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
How's he not
Yet
hurt
there are
after
humans out there
all the
running around. And we
injuries?
just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the
done.
defense. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
He should look like Joe Flacco.
Close there, he caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times. And in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That was an okay
I don't
hook
care what
up
anyone
there
says,
with his
the
tight
computer
end,
zone
but
defense
unfortunately,
gets
they
better
didn't get the kind of yards they had
more
hoped for.
challenging than
That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's tough.
There's games where I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? They're everywhere. Especially if there's a pass rush. That's
The
the whole
Saints
thing.
on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus
I
far.
think this year you
is
have less
3rd
time
and
to
7.
throw than like any other year.
Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Doyle. And he's going to get this
People are
one
very
down to
quick
the
to point out
edge
the
of the red
negatives in this
zone.
game, and there's some flaws, there's some like
Threaded
hits
it.
and shit. You know. But I think there's a lot better.
Long Doyle coming up big on 3rd down.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And they'll run it here. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time.
Oh, come on.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Oh, never seen that celebration
And
yet.
the Saints add on to their
Big
lead.
Le'Veon Holsey with his first touchdown drive of the
Sometimes
year.
those mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. If you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough, they couldn't
Killian
handle it.
Frazier
It worked out for 6.
showcasing him before the game.
Elliott now to kick
Heading
this one
baby.
away.
The ball.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, Jesse James with a big pump
25-yard line.
on the kicker thing.
So what, you can stay?
Look
Is
at
that you keep
Washington
your name
as they
on a
come
roster?
onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions.
Stayed on his feet.
Some
He
are
didn't
worse
go
than
down.
others. You can have an empty possession, knock the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
You're hungry to
I
get
really
back
think
out
they
there, aren't
improved
you?
it
You
with the
better
ball
be,
forward.
because otherwise, it's going to be
Oh, so smart. What a first sack of the year of his career.
Maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Oh my God.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a third and long.
Oh, Kirk Cousins. He ain't gonna make it too much longer.
They'll give to Howard.
Good grab for
And he'll get this one up to the 26. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. The Redskins send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. Fielded just inside the 20. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play call, like how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Got a man over the middle, and it's
Long
complete.
Doyle's a monster.
Now a timeout
What
taken.
a stud.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Tackles coming in 464.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come
They
up
got Jarvis
on 1st
Landry
and 10.
and Gronkowski. It's dirt. They have Landry and Beckham.
He'll look to throw.
Oh my God, watch this, dude. You're
Just
gonna be
6
sick.
seconds left on the clock. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Oh,
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to air
You're gonna
it
be
out
even
deep
more
for
sick when you see that.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A.J. Green in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because remember, it's a spot foul, and it'll be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play and that little bit of hesitancy.
Barkley's fired up and
It works
Crabtree
really well for offensive guys.
These all silver pin jerseys are fire underlined.
Elliott now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles
Halftime
in a
report.
the first time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week
Elliott
2.
getting into the mix on this.
We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa.
Slowed 'em down.
And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. 24-7, the fun. From there, let's head up
I hit the fucking, I missed half the fucking toilet.
I was just gonna say you probably started your hips.
You can see they trail in that matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two touchdown passes
like hard.
for the veteran Alex Smith. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets.
It's gonna be a tough matchup for my core.
They take on the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach,
there it is.
We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
First play of the game.
For the third quarter, the Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee. And that's
Diamondbacks 6-2.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now.
I wonder what that 3-game tally was. Different.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking
he's over it.
The offensive staff.
Wow, I just got sacked before I could even give the handoff.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
My rookie's still in shape
when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. He's going to air it out deep for Green. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for the Saints. And even 40 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make it.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are pouring it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
HB pumped for all to start the game.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
First down.
Rich again.
Cousins going to bring the Redskins up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They go play action here on first down. He leads this one for Howard. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly.
You got the hit stick that looked like
Give
he's
him a yard
frozen.
down to the 43.
Yeah.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The Redskins on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun. Cousins. And he couldn't.
What a play by Jamal Hale on 3rd and 3.
The beauty of being able when playing zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads will be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to leave the booth.
And a tackle there by Quan Alexander.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Micah Sicky.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, a scram for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And defensively, some coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
No. Check. Patriot.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, complete. That's
Angelo just slips every tackle.
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Saints on third down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And the kick by Elliott is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Man, I got Jack on that phone.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on
so
3rd
tight.
down.
I was just holding R2.
Throwing his Cousins.
Damn,
He's man the crossing route.
Automatic hurdle.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down throw for Cousins. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing over the
Bruce Mars putting the pressure on.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite-color jersey.
Sack by Noah Spence.
Noah Spence in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And out will come the offense as they take over. All right, here now a look at A.J. Green. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Dancing to his left. And Green with a catch left side.
Look at A.J. Green. What a block by Kelsey Lloyd, though. I saw that dude coming on my left, and I could roll out around him if I got a block.
45 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. This throw caught right around the 6. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it.
On Doyle with the catch.
As his guys are in for 6. And the Saints just continue.
Oh, he dabbed on him.
Well, this is really simple. Let's just say it. This quarterback is on fire. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the football. What a day for him.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
How does Minnesota not have a winner a lot? They're 0-0 right now. They're probably 0-1.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Minnesota had a bye week 1.
This is taken about
Looks
7
like.
yards deep. And no run back here.
Is that
this
funny?
will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Second down, Cousins. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On play action, Cousins. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They go counter with Howard. And an alley to run. Look at this.
Oh, boy. Only I give up those stupid touchdowns like that.
Washington.
I swear to God.
Jordan Howard, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Redskins are able to get a score back.
Fucking shutting down the whole game.
He went to truck.
Back now here live in New Orleans, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Spins past him, spinning again. And a nice job there as he gets this one up.
Kelsey Lloyd on the nice return.
At the 34. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't throw.
And that's caught inside the 35. They give him a gain of 37. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Freeman at tailback, he's got it running left.
The rookie Stephon Freeman. Put the truck stick over Glover Quinn at the goal line.
His first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints are pouring it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
That lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's throwing it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Elliott now to add the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Elliott now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Miami's 5-2 with that quarter.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Like that one dude that I played in the Super Bowl last year.
Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now Cousins, incomplete, over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Kirk Cousins is on for 111 yards.
The tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, integral part of the passing game.
So Cravens, that's why we got him back there at 3.
Become the leading receiver.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point: get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Cousins again. Crabtree has it. And the ball's out.
C.J. Mosley with a big hit on Crabtree, fumble, but McCaffrey picked it up.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free.
Look at that.
From the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw, and Bryant's got it over the middle.
Look at Dez Bryant.
Before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And shoving his right through.
Oh my God, look at this dude, he's the rook. Watch that. On the counter. The big rookie power back. Dude, he is running through Glover Quinn.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right.
We're going to steak dinner tonight after that one.
And the lead will swell by 1 more. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So out now come the Redskins. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
On second down, Cousins again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cousins on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football. And you're holding your breath wondering what's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Dude, are you fucking joking me right now?
Before he's brought down. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This is McCaffrey on the give. The ball's out. McCaffrey.
Oh my God, come on.
The Redskins look to get this one back, and indeed they did. It's still Washington football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On the handoff, this is Howell. And Howell running right through it. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Time for a break. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. On 3rd down, Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
Rasul Douglas to the house.
Through traffic, and now he's free. 20, 10. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what are you doing when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much up. You're ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
First down. Here's Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the
linebacker,
C.J. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation. Showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll look to throw here. Rolling to his right. This one caught right around the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So for New Orleans, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
700 yards total offense. Another day at the office, huh?
Wow, brought it to him. Sean Freeman, the rookie, 6 carries for 115 and 2 touchdowns. 2 broken tackles. Kelsey Lloyd, 21 for 122 and 2 TDs. Sean Edwards, 3 for 36 before he got hurt. Long Doyle, big day. Le'Veon Olsey with a touchdown. CJ Mosley with 11 tackles. 2 for loss, 1 pick. 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery. Looks like he's on his way to another big year. Jamal Hale, 7 tackles with a forced fumble. Bruce Marks with a sack. 1 tackle, 1 sack. Russell Douglas with a 99-yarder. Big win for the boys. Ephraim Franklin. They're the Bears next week.
Should be an easy 80s.
Tate Bannon, player of the week. 23 of 31, 443, 5 touchdowns.
Stayed in the game, the whole game.
CJ Mosley, defensive player of the week, 11 tackles, 1 pick, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery. Carson Wentz, player of the week in the AFC for the Raiders with 339 and 4 touchdowns. Someone's happy.
Oh yeah, that's the real.
Oh, 2 upgrades, 2 more. Leon Jacobs. Curtis Pendleton, the first safety I drafted, he gets to a 75.
Oh, he was just strip fumble. Gerald McCoy recovered by D. Moore. Rookie running back, good for Miami.
Ooh, possible second rounder from the Bengals for Dez. The last pick in the second round. Players ready to negotiate. Big decision. Grady Jarrett, age 28. Wow. I got some big decisions to make this year.
Cannon.